Hi, I'm Christophe. I'm a hypnotherapist and I've got ADHD. Now don't worry, you haven't stumbled upon any kind of video for the AA or ADHD Anonymous. I just want to talk to you about ADHD and hypnosis. With my hypnotherapy practice, I mainly help people who are having problems with strong anxiety issues. And there are two things I've noticed over the years. The first thing is that a lot of my clients are actually neurodivergent, or at least they're showing strong signs of it, but they're not even aware of it. And the second thing is that in all the different type of trainings I've had in hypnotherapy, counseling, NLP, you name it, neurodivergence is very rarely mentioned properly. Actually, a few weeks ago, I heard an hypnotist trainer saying that ADHD was contraindicated for hypnosis. No. Now, that's because most people either don't know about it or understand it, and therefore they're kind of scared of it. To be fair, it's not really helped by the nomenclature of it, because if you look at ADHD, I've got many issues with the naming of it. Attention deficit. Well, not always, because you also have the hyperfocus as well, so it's not quite accurate there. Hyperactivity, again, no, not always. If you're inattentive ADHD like I am, you're not hyperactive, although I speak fast, but that's pretty much it. Disorder, again, I've got a big problem with that. I will argue that ADHD, for lack of a better label, is a neurotype that, yes, in some cases can be debilitating in today's society. The brain has developed differently from a typical average person, but why is it a problem? It's, in my opinion, because society has been normalized and standardized over the last 150 years, and neurotypical people fit better in that world. But it's like comparing a Ferrari to a Land Rover. Now, if you're working on a farm and you have a Ferrari, you will say it's wheel-based deficit with traction disorder. It's going to be stuck in the mud, it's going to be useless. You're going to say it's a bad car, but put it on the motorway, and that's a different story here. I'm not going to go on the ADHD, the superpower thing here. It's just that we have different strengths and different limitations than the average person. And that's fine. Thank Thor, we are not all the same. Life would be so boring if it were the case. So now, how can hypnotherapy help? Can even people with ADHD be hypnotized? Well, yes, they can. I can do it for myself. I can go into hypnosis just like that. I've got to be careful with that. And I've hypnotized many fellow neurodivergent people as well, very successfully. It's not a problem. Mainly because I don't use this long-winded, boring technique when you are feeling very... No, thank you. That's good for those neurotypical folks who just can't use the imagination properly and efficiently. They're struggling with that. Personally, I've got things to do, so I can help you go to hypnosis quite rapidly, whether you are neurodivergent or not. If you have ADHD, it's very likely that you suffer from various conditions. It could be high anxiety, it could be rejection sensitive dysphoria, it could be CPTSD, it could be difficulty relaxing simply. Now, again, I believe that those issues are due to friction between the ADHD neurotype and the modern world, the way it's built. It's a bit like left-handed people being more prone to accidents because a lot of tools and devices are built for right-handed people. So left-handed people are not clumsy, they're just built differently. So something with ADHD. Now with hypnosis, it's possible to help make things a bit easier. It's possible to release a lot of that stress and anxiety. It can be done in a curative way, and a lot of my clients come to see me for that very reason. Although I believe it'd be even better to do it in a preventative manner. Hypnosis promotes calm, gets your brain away from the freeze, fight or flight response and to the rest and digest and calm mode, which is way better mentally, physically as well. It's quite similar to meditation in that respect, and there's quite a lot of overlap going on there. Now, hypnosis can also help you just let go of any of that unhealthy emotional baggage that we kind of tend to hold, a bit like a spring clean. You just clear the house of all the rubbish, all the old paperwork, all the things you've been hoarding that was in the way, so you can be free to move around and live your best life, live happily in a properly functioning house. And once you've cleared all of the rubbish, then you've got room to maneuver properly, and you become more resilient to external pressure. Many people with ADHD believe that they can't be hypnotized, and mainly because they think it's about relaxation or the brain goes all over the place and it's going to be impossible. It's not. You can be hypnotized without relaxation for a start. Just watch people on stage doing stage hypnotism show. They're going to be dancing around, being silly, having fun. They're not always going to collapse in their chair. Okay, you can be hypnotized and be moving about. I had a client just now who was just fidgeting, steaming all the way through, and that's fine. Relaxation is a common side effect of hypnosis, and sometimes we use relaxation to get into hypnosis, but it's not a requirement. Hypnosis is more about focus and imagination. Now, imagination is rarely a problem. As for the focus, even with ADHD, it's not a problem either. And that's because hypnosis, for most people, is quite a novel thing, so, interest. It's fun, it's interesting, and it's all the things an ADHD brain likes, really, in that respect. Also, hypnosis can affect your brain chemistry, stuff like oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine, which is, again, is one thing that the ADHD brain really likes. So, fantastic. Hypnosis will not cure your ADHD. Of course not. Mainly because it's not something to be cured of. It's who you are. But what it will do, it will help you navigate this potentially stressful world that we live in a more efficient way, calmer way. It's just one tool in your arsenal to really lead a better life. So you can visit an hypnotist like myself, but you can also look up self-hypnosis techniques. And I'll let you into a trade secret on that, which is that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. The hypnotist gives suggestions. The hypnotee is the one making the hypnosis happen, or not. It's not the hypnotist doing it. The main advantage of hypnosis is just words, thoughts, and imagination. No medications required, no drugs, no side effects other than you might feel better. So I think it's really worth a try, don't you think? Thank you for watching.